Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday Sprints in honor of Bucket List-athon and Winter-athon, because why not? I'm participating in both. We've got the creator of Winter-athon with us, so we might as well celebrate both readathons. Let us know in the comments what you're up to. If you have no idea what Bucket List-athon is, I do have it linked below in the description, as well as the creator, Danny Dabbles. I also have my guest today linked, Rainy Blue Reads. So, yeah. Take it away, Rainy. What are you going to be doing today?
I'm going to, in this first sprint, take Eloise on a walk because she's losing her ever-loving mind. But hopefully I can listen to the audiobook while I do that for The Games Gods Play, because I'm reading that, and I'm 10% in. It's just all right. And then I need to read. I'm reading The Spell Shop physically, and that is my goal, is to finish this today. And I'm on page 130 out of 360, so it could be doable. And I'm not going to share my thoughts on this. It's going to be for the vlog, although Leandra knows. But and my patrons know. But that is it.
Sounds good. I will say that The Spell Shop is, I listened to the audio, but I imagine it would be a pretty easy read. However you're enjoying it, you're just getting through it. Yeah. So
I wanted the audio, but it was a 20-week wait because I waited too long. And then I don't know if it's on Everand, but I don't have Everand anymore because of their new stuff. And then it wasn't on Hoopla, and it wasn't in Spotify Premium. So I would have had to use a credit. And I was like, I don't really want to use a credit.
Yeah. Well, especially when you're not sure if it's going to be for you because of your own history with cozier reads, it's always a bit of a chance when you go outside of your comfort zone a little bit. Meanwhile, I will probably be having lunch for the first sprint, so I won't be reading this, but then I'll be working on 450 from Paddington by Agatha Christie. This is a reread for me. I'm reading it for the Manor because it's our book club choice for Only Christie in the book club. And I'm excited to get back into it because I liked it the first time. It's a fun one.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a Miss Marple, if people are interested. She's not in it very often. It actually follows another character that I really like. But it's good. Starts off with a train mystery. There's a little bit of a nod to Christmas as well if you're looking for a bit of a wintry read. Good morning to Kat. We also have Brecht here, Tara, Tracy, BH is here, Yelena. Also, Jamie, everybody's here. Anna, too. Anne, I should say. Sorry, I have a friend who's Dutch, and her name's Anna, and it's Anne. So I always get mixed up, Anne. Was Bucket in November only? No, actually, it started mid-November, and it's going to mid-December. So you still have 2 more weeks if you want to join us. Gonna try to finish Mammoths at the Gates by Nevo. Is that the first in that series? Because if so...
I don't think so.
I can't remember then. Okay, so I did listen to the audiobook for the first one in that series, but I will say it was during Face Off for Amazing Readathon, so I did not have many thoughts.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can return it to the library tomorrow. Hello, Taya. You are so excited for these sprints. Yes, we are too. I need them to help me get out of my slumpy mood. Oh no, do you think is it because of the books you're reading, you're not really vibing with them, or... is it just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes? Jen, hello. All the Colors of the Dark. Speaking of that Goodreads top 20 book, I'm not sure if everyone has noticed, but the final top 10s for every category was announced. If you guys want to check it out, I will not say if this book made it or not, but I hope you enjoy your diamond painting. Yeah, seriously, join the fun. Hello, Sarah. Doing work for my job in the first sprint, editing the second, hoping picking up a book later. Sounds good, Jamie. Throne of Glass, 150 pages left. Maybe you can finish it before you go to bed. Well, you'll have 3 hours of reading with us if you stay with us the entire time. You're going to continue 450 from Paddington. Oh, on audio. Yeah, let me know if the audio ends up being enjoyable. I will say that there are multiple versions of audiobooks following Agatha Christie at this point, just because, people keep republishing. I think the newer audios are better than the older ones, because I think for when you're talking about classic works, a lot of times they have an older person as the voice narrator, which can work if the main character is older. But so many times there's an Agatha Christie that doesn't have an elderly character, but the voice narrator is older. And I'm just I feel like you're just assuming that older people are reading this, which they are, but so am I. And it feels weird that someone in their 60s is narrating for a 20-year-old. Maybe that's just me. Hello, Hazelnut. To Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher
Ooh.
Paolini. I've never heard of this.
Oh, you've definitely seen that cover before.
Have
I
I?
feel like
Okay.
it's pretty common.
Have I heard of that author? Did he publish like Murtaugh or whatever?
He
That's
did
on.
he did Aragon, I think.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Another thing
Published
I haven't heard.
at least I'm pretty sure. But this is his adult stuff.
I think that makes sense. Book 5 of the Inspector Lynley series just started. So far, the books in the series have been 4 stars. I think that that's underrated. A series that provides you consistent 4 stars. I think that that has merit compared to one that will be like 5, 3, 2, 4,
Yeah.
and it's you don't know what you're getting. Good afternoon to you too, Allie. How are you? Steph is here. Oh no, but it's day 3 of a
Mm.
migraine. Okay, yeah, just relax, hang out this afternoon. You will be finishing up Spectacular
Ooh, are
by
you liking
Stephanie.
it, Steph? I need to get to that still.
Ooh, is it part of a series or is it like a
Yeah,
standalone?
it's like a novella tacked on to Caraval.
I figured as soon like Spectacular just sounds like the title of something that would be involved with that. Good morning to you, Jen. Yeah, I think we're having a good time. Starting Death by Caramel Macchiato oh yeah, so this is like a coffee cozy mystery series. I've
Ooh.
always meant to try it, but cozies can be hit or miss for me. But Tracy, let me know if you're enjoying it. And you're working on your 2025 reading journal. Woohoo! Rainy, will you be having a video covering
Oh yeah,
that at
my
some
first
point?
video for Vlogmas is that. So I'm on the first. It'll be because I finished. So
Yay! I'm excited to see it. Hello, Anna. We'll be watching book 2 this spring. Ooh, that sounds good. You know what? You're actually smart to catch up on it. Just started Foxglove by Adeline Grace and Phantom of the Opera. Whoa.
nice.
Yeah. Going with a classic. Oh, it's the 4th one. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, think about joining. I think I've just been reading the wrong books. Yeah, I feel that too. Good morning to you too, Sam. Alternating between listening to Crying in H Mart, ooh, so sad, and then reading Butcher and Blackbird. Very different vibes.
I loved both of those books.
Did you read them near each other or?
No, actually, I think I did read them near each other, which is weird, but I loved both of them.
Yeah, Sam, you are
That's like
following
one
in
of the
Rainey's
2
footsteps.
memoirs I've read in like the last 3 years.
I know, and I know it's such a good memoir, but I don't know if I'm in the right space for it. Like I feel like it would make me cry too.
It's very good though.
Mm-hmm. Still in a book hangover of the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. That one has been like very popular for obvious reasons during spooky season, but
I
also in
picked that up
November.
and I was like, "Why did you get this?" But I own it on ebook now, so
Why did you do it? Well, how is it even? Is it just cozy? Like cozy general
yeah,
fiction?
it's a romance, I think. It's a cozy romance.
Oh, okay, okay. That makes sense. It's a cozy romance. Ah, you might
It
like
just
it. I
sucked
don't
me
know.
in.
Yeah, you know what? Wait until you're finally maybe knowing what kind of cozies you like, and then you can kind of read it. Or you
Yeah,
could do like a cozy vlog where you try to figure out what cozy stuff you like. That could
I
be
was
kind of
gonna
fun.
do that, and then the thought of doing a vlog where I'm just reading a bunch of cozies made me wanna die. I was like, no."
Yeah, you know what? That's how I was. So disclaimer, friends, twice this year I tried to do a vlog and I started it, like I read a couple books and then I just hated my life, so I scrapped it. And it was Leandra reads thrillers until she finds a 5 star. And I was like, I hate my life. I can't do this. And so I tried it twice. I restarted with different books, and then I was like, this is just impossible. So
Yeah.
oh well. Hello, Danny, the creator of Bucket List-athon. First sprint, walking sprint. Ooh, very nice. And working on When the Moon Hatched, a book that Rainey loves.
I do love that book.
And a lot of other people, because again, it was in the top 20 for romantasy, but is it in the top 10? I'm not going to spoil it for you. I'm going to be trying to get as far as possible in Elantris. Great. Reading it for 20 days now, ready to finish. It is one of those things when you're just like, I've been with this book forever. Like, oh my gosh, someone is driving past my house very loudly. Haven't decided what to pick up next. Okay, so maybe a Christmas book. I've been having fun reading only Christmas books this week. Ooh, I'll say that I've started some of my Christmas reading actually already. I had to read a Christmas book for She Done It. It was called Who Killed the Curate, by Joan Coggin, and it was really fun. It was very quirky. The main character, she is so ditzy that she may not work for everybody, but I did find her very charming. So if anyone's interested in that golden age Christmas mystery, so yeah. Excited to watch your new video. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so Danny's newest video, I think it's published now. It's a continuation of a video that's actually kind of blown up a little bit. It was her top 10 standalones of the 21st century, and now Danny's posting, I hope I'm not spoiling it. I think it's published. Her top 10 fantasy series of the 21st century. Yeah. Very exciting. Hello, adventures. Working on January's. Ooh, or is it because you're doing it with the book club? Olivia Blake, I'm pretty sure. That short story collection with the B&K book club. Not having the best day, but I'm looking forward to making more progress in this book. Yeah, I'm sorry you're not having a great day, though. And the day's still quite early, though, so it might work out in the end. It's in your stack for this week. Hello, Jojo. Good morning. Home from your holiday now. Was so nice to get away reading The Others by Sarah Blau. I'm glad that your holiday was lovely and it was exactly what you needed. Saw Wicked last night. So good. I know that everyone. Oh, you're seeing it tomorrow. Yeah. I know everyone is like very excited and it's blowing up my social media page. I feel bad. I'm the type of person who's just not interested in watching it.
Oh, I've seen that musical 3 times live, so I'm.
Oh my gosh! See, I wouldn't mind watching the musical. I just don't know if I want to watch this like part 1 of. I'm not sure how long. It just seems like this huge production that I don't know if I want to be invested in.
Wait, is it not the whole book? Did they split it?
Yeah, they split it. I'm pretty sure they said that this is part 1. It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh, I'm so invested now. Okay, that's even better. Okay, great.
You're like, great, perfect. Yeah. So only 87 pages in. Donatella is reading very young, but it's been a while since I've read this series or YA. So it just could be, yeah. I think when you aren't like familiar with like middle grade or YA for a while, it feels very young sometimes. You got to get used to it again. Okay, that makes sense. Cozy Rom mystery. Oh. Hello, Renee. How are you? We've got some comments that are going back and forth between Sam and Danny. Reading Rewitched for the buddy read for Bucket List-athon. Awesome, Amada. That sounds great. Finished a book an hour ago, planning to finish an Age of Enchantment. Lovely. I have an audio that I may finish that's for a secret project, so I can't tell you guys about it while I'm eating lunch, but 450 from Paddington, I hope to finish like in the next couple days. Should you do a spinner to decide? Ooh, I mean, it's always fun. I think you should. I like doing that. So far, enjoying the coffee shop series, but to be fair, this is after reading Ward D, Entropy, Widow, and Welcome to Night Vale. I need a cozy. Yeah, that's true. Especially like cozy being like just what you get, you know what you're getting into versus like Welcome to Night Vale was a ride. It was really fun though. Hello, Jay. How are you? Just started Knots and Crosses, the first in the Rebus books. Great. Oh, yep, that's what I thought. B&K Book Club. Part 1 of 2. That's what I thought. Okay, so 2 movies. That makes sense. Coming out next year.
Ooh,
all right.
Exciting.
Interesting. Yeah. It's part 1, but everyone is saying that it works as a complete story. So if you don't want to, okay, that's good to know. Very annoyed that it was part 1, but I really enjoyed the movie. My only Wicked knowledge is Glee and New Girl.
I mean, Do you need more knowledge?
I know those are some pretty good resources, to be honest, especially New Girl. Love New Girl. Want to see Wicked. Thought maybe today, thinking I'll go tomorrow. Hello, Brian. How are you? I'm sure you're working right now. My daughter is going to New York next month with the chorus from her school, and they're going to see Wicked musical, possibly speaking with some of the performers. That sounds lovely. Tried reading the Wicked book over 10 years ago, DNF'd. I've heard that like the book is very different.
Very bad.
Oh, it's very bad?
It's very bad.
Okay,
it was boring. I did not like the book.
And yeah, everyone is bawling. Like they are crying their
Also,
eyes
I
out.
guarantee you all cry 50 times. I cry like a baby at movies. Movies,
Oh, that's
yeah,
right. That's
God,
true. That's
waterworks.
true.
Like, I literally will cry over, like, Pocahontas. Like, I will cry over Lilo and Stitch. I will cry over anything.
And you know what's crazy? It's definitely the visual thing because you said you don't cry with books, and that includes audio. So
Yeah,
it's the visual that gets you. That's so
it really is.
interesting. Yeah.
Every This Is Us episode, boo-hoo-hooing. Every episode.
That's really funny. Hello, Heather. Just joining, reading The Pagan Stone by Nora Roberts. Awesome. Audiobook is read by Inspector Jardine from Taggart. Okay. Awesome. Agree with Rainey. The book's a dud. Oh my gosh, that's crazy that so many people don't think it's great. Hello, Bree. Oh my gosh, Bree was like the star of the show for my latest video, by the way. She recommended so many books that made my top 5 tournament. I'm still shocked and just grateful for that. Taking my son to see Peter Pan live performance.
Oh,
Ooh,
I'm
that sounds
seeing that
great.
in February. Yeah.
Is it gonna be for the first time, or are you like
Well, live,
returning?
yeah.
Okay. House of Sky and Breath.
I am starting that after the spell shop break. 'Cause I have to get to I have to get to Flame and Shadow. I
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about reading it, but it's fine.
Just reminding Rainey of how many books she's got to read. It's fine. The music also really affects my emotions.
Oh,
Totally. That's true. That's very true. If I end up on booktuber battle, I know that's true. I was like, this proves that Brie, if you're in like season 2, all of those competitors better watch out
I
because
was doing the math though because I was working on Rex later earlier today, and I was like, we have to recommend over 20 books.
yeah, no, I was looking at that as well because I was trying to count how many books I've read. Like I've kind of been on my like vague brainstorming and how many I haven't. And I was like counting. I'm like, my number is getting kind of high. Like I didn't even realize how many because we have to recommend 5 per person, and then 4, and then 3 for kind of
So it's
secret
like
things.
27
So
books, I think I counted. It was something I was like, dang.
yeah, it's a lot. It's asking a lot of us. And of course, like not all of them are even going to be read because it's just kind of backup stuff.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, everyone stay tuned. 2025 championship round. It's going to be a good time. But on that note, we reached the end of the comments. So I'm going to have us start our first 1 hour sprint. We'll do 3 today before we transfer over to, there's more Bucket List-athon sprints being held by Julie. But if you're here for Winter-athon, there are also Winter-athon sprints being held by Kelsey. So depending on where you need to go, we can guide you. But we will see you guys in an hour. Happy sprinting. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Rainy might still be on her walk, so we'll probably see her in a little bit. But I wanted to be sure to say hello to Glenda. I'm glad that you're here. Finishing up This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. Sounds good. A bit of a romance.
Oops, sorry, friend. How long have you been back?
I literally look at the timer. 30 seconds. Don't worry. You're totally fine.
I calculated wrong on my timer.
I was like, Rainy's probably still on her walk. She'll be here soon.
No. I was talking to Aaron, and the timer had gone off for me like a minute ago. Not like I do my own timer, and I guess I just put it too close.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I just was like, she'll be here. It's fine. And then, hello, Julie. Good to see you. Attempting to stay focused on work during the short work week. Yes, everyone, don't forget, whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not, like specifically, obviously, in the United States, we're so close to the end of the week. You can do it. You can do it. Oh gosh.
Well, no, I did do my walk, and I listened to this, and then I did fall asleep on the couch for a little bit. That was not intentional. But I think it's like 23% into this. I'm not really loving this, if we're being honest. Not.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm not loving this. I don't know if it's the fact that it's like 100-year-old god going after I don't know how old she is. Is she 18? She's mortal. I don't know if that's just the thing that's making me annoyed or really what. I'm not vibing.
Yeah, I feel like it kind of surprises me nowadays. Yes, there's a certain area of like romance where we have like an age gap. Like that's something there's a certain kind of area of romance where that's fine. But like I thought that we were done with the idea of like hundreds of years old person being and then like an 18 to 20-year-old person. That feels weird. That feels very weird to me.
It does feel weird. Plus, I'm not gonna say, but there was something that happened with the god that I'm just this doesn't make sense why this is happening.
Question, is it a debut? I've never heard of that author.
I don't actually know. Let me look.
Yeah, I mean the cover is really nice, and I like the sprayed edges. Like it obviously is quite eye-catching, but
no, they have written other stuff before. They've written a lot of other stuff before.
Maybe just the first kind of like mainstream.
Well, they've written a lot of things.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. This might be her. No. It says she's written 30 plus books that range from upper YA epic romantasy to new adult modern mythic romantasy to super spicy adult paranormal romance.
Wow. Okay, so she is experienced in writing this kind of stuff, but this is her first on kind of like the mainstream breakout stage. I feel like that's happened to quite a few authors this year, including what was it, The Love of My Afterlife? That author, when I was reading it with Danny and Nell, both of us, like all three of us, were like, "Oh, this kind of feels like debut," and then we realized she had this huge backlist. This just was the first time one of her novels had kind of like gained momentum. Whoever the author is of Love of My Afterlife.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like sometimes like books almost feel like they're debuts, mainly because they're the first time like a huge wide audience is experiencing it. Not that I'm saying that sounds like a debut author, but you know what I mean. Interesting.
Yeah. So, well, we'll see.
Yeah, since we're talking about what we did, I had lunch. I got through a good amount of the audiobook. I also was looking at my schedule because I'm trying to be that booktuber who has like a recording schedule and everything. Ooh. And so I was kind of rearranging stuff that I think I need to do. And I transferred film, stuff for editing for my Thursday video, which is exciting. So I got a lot of random stuff done, but I will be getting to 450 from Paddington in the next sprint, I think. So that'll be good. But hello, Louise. Now relaxing with a game. Sounds great after, doing some dishes. Hello, Alicia. Oh my gosh, did your car oil change? Now going to work on your reading challenge lists for... Nice. Ooh, okay, cool. Are you doing like a 25 and 25, Rainy?
Yes, I technically picked the 25 books that I was going to do. And then I realized I was like, oh, wait, Brie came out with a 25 and 25 bingo. And I was like, I should have correlated and made sure before I wrote them in my journal that they worked for both. So now I'm going to go back and hope that they work for Bree.
I feel like you would be able, like, you'd almost have to just like find which ones each one fits. And if one only fits one of the 25, that's going to have to be the one. And then the ones who are a bit more flexible, then you kind of go around. But yeah, I was going to say, I was kind of giving a leading question because I know that Bree has her 25 and 25 because it's perfect for a bingo board. I'm totally for it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that one, but I'm also going to do the horror bingo because I really like what was it? Wicked Scorpio, aka Wicked Reading, was doing because I really like that.
I saw that and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I was like, I would want the romantic one, but I guess our fantasy is that technically.
Yeah, it kind of is. But on Audible, so no clue how much I read, but I don't understand how that doesn't provide where you're at as far as like how much. It's really baffling to me, but you read, Brie, and that's all we need to know. Sarvasha, hello, working on Quicksilver. This is the day of Rainy's reads, I think.
I hope you love that book. I really do. Oh, so good.
I'm sure you, honestly, yeah, Sarvasha, I'm sure you will, especially because it's a little bit different, so it might be refreshing from what you've been reading lately. 64 out of 120. Ooh, reading a bit of a novella. Because you're reading the Niveau book. That's right. I hope you're liking it. Made it to 20%, 30 pages, watched some YouTube, but I'm just defaulting it to BookTube. Finished part 2 of your book, Awesome Adventures. A couple chores, things have been putting it off. Oh, yeah, me, same. Started editing, just now realizing I forgot to do the work things I needed to do right now. Isn't that terrible when you're like, okay, sitting down on a task and you're like, wait, I need to do something else. I was doing all the prep for my editing. Like I already grabbed all of the covers that I need, which is great because usually I do that as I edit and it's annoying. 63 out of 323. Awesome, Taya. I hope you're out of your reading slump. I hope it feels like you are. You're here. Hello, Shar. Tardy to the party. No worries. You're fashionably late. It's good to see you. 6 hours left. The narrator on this edition of Forfeit. And we are listening to, whoa, this is crazy. Okay, so I'm not listening to that Agatha Christie on audio, but I'm listening to a different one at the moment, and it's also by Amelia Fox. I think it's the right one. There's another one. I think it's like one of the actresses who used to play Miss Marple, but I feel badly, but I just don't want to listen to those. So I like this voice narrator, Anne. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts. That went fast. It did. I got 2 collections in my new journal done, as well as laundry.
Nice.
Woohoo. Joining late, no worries, abs. Got back from doing some Christmas shopping. Ooh. I have done no Christmas shopping yet. Not one thing.
I've done the big purchases for the kids because there were some bigger things I was going to get. But
very nice. Good. Nearly a quarter of the way through. Mystery is good, but Rebus is a horrible person. Oh no, Jay. Felt so YA to me. Mismarketed?
Yes.
Do you agree?
I also think it reads very YA, and I don't like this romance. It just feels cringe. Like, I'm like, and it feels forced. I'm just saying. I'm like,
okay, yeah. Jen agrees with the age disparity. It felt kind of gross. And Brittany's vlog kind of mentioned it.
And I was like, although, is it a spoiler? It's on like page 10.
It's only page 10.
Whatever.
What is it?
I'm saying it. If people get mad, don't listen for 1 minute. It's on page 10.
Yeah, I'll put a hand up. So go ahead.
I don't even know how this happened, but like, Hades is with Persephone. Persephone's not in the picture anymore. She died somehow. It doesn't say. And so like he's, I would assume, mourning over the loss of his love, but then he's getting like sassy, flirty with this mortal. I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't.
That's crazy. That's what a twist to the Persephone Hades.
I'm like, what?
Yeah. Okay. That's really weird. Spoiler over for those who over. That's really, really weird though. Okay. Good to know. Wrote a lot of urgent work emails. Had to be done. Focusing so hard, had to turn that. Honestly, that happens sometimes when I just have the audio going and then I'm paying attention to something. I'm like, shoot, I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. So smart. that you had to kind of pause it. 76% for JoJo. Called doctor's office. Waiting for a call back. Hopefully soon. Canceled Everand. Ooh.
Yeah, I
Read
did too
27.
earlier.
So did you? Wow. I mean,
I don't need to pay for another subscription that's only going to give me one book or three, I guess. But I don't know. It wasn't worth it to me.
Yeah, especially if you only have it temporarily. Like, it's not like you now have it versus a subscription service where a book is sent to you and you now have it.
You don't even get to keep it. So, like, why would I do that?
Yeah, I've always kind of questioned subscriptions that don't let you keep a book. It's tough. No reading, but I think I'm going to read the next Christmas short stories. No worries, Sarah. I think you probably joined Rainy earlier with sprints, and so it's good to take a break, really did not like the last 2 short stories. Oh no, my friend thinks I will like the last. Okay, hopefully, cross our fingers. I love that people are getting into the Christmas season, though. It's fun. Enjoy having no concrete filming schedule. Just honestly, yeah, like I will put videos up like in my little calendar, and then this month for November, I have not followed it at all. I'll tell you that right now. So I guess it just kind of exists.
Well, I do kind of have a filming schedule because I filmed the night before. I need to film tomorrow's video tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Although
I've recorded my Thursday video today. So.
I need to get ahead for Vlogmas. That's like the biggest thing. So
yeah, I have a very meanwhile, friends, I have a very special 3-part. I'm hoping it's only 3-part vlog that's coming out. The first one's going to come out on Tuesday, I think, and I'm very excited. But I need to get reading because I don't want to be behind for parts 2 and 3. More to come, but it is kind of in the holiday season. I'll say that. Brittany just read that in her. Yeah, exactly, Julie. And that's what Jen was saying too. If you guys want to hear her thoughts about the games gods play, if any of our moderators with the power of the wrench want to, tell us. By the way, I'm not seeing. You don't have the wrench of power, Brie? What is going on? Is that? I might have to. What the heck is happening? You used to. Why would you not now? That's weird. But anyways, very odd. Maybe I can include the link to Brittany's vlog in the next sprint. Already gonna say good night now. No worries, Kat. I know it's already late for you. I hope you have a lovely night. Sleep well. Goeie nacht. I have romance challenge, fantasy challenge, rainbow challenge, alphabet challenge, cover challenge. Alicia, you have all the challenges. Hello, Rope Crewman. You're reading. Yes, I'm finally going to get back to it. And I think for my sleuths, for their exclusive video, I'm going to do like a chapter by chapter reaction. I feel like that would be really fun for my exclusive video for this month. So that's also something I'll be doing, which will slow me down, but I think it's worth it. That was a childhood book that encouraged me to try Marmalade. What? I love that. This is a reread for me, Rope, but I'm really excited to get back to it. Getting the covers and editing. Yes. Oh, you're doing 24 and 2024. Look back for this video. So I need 24 covers. Oh my gosh. And you always think like, oh, it's easier for me to just insert the cover later, but it's a lot for free. I think by picking a so fast-paced book that continues a series made the right choice. Yeah, like there's always those kind of tricks and tips to get out of a reading slump. So got your Pittsburgh card. Yes. So I am a Pennsylvania resident. So anyone who's in Pennsylvania, friends, get a library card through Philadelphia, get a library card through Pittsburgh. You are allowed to do that for e-card. So audiobooks, ebooks, you get their Libby. Pittsburgh also has Hoopla. Take advantage. I'm so glad that you were able to do that. And they took the 30-day limit off of it. Yes. I'm so happy for you. I just now realized it is. Oh, did you think it was something else? Reading Paddington, so it's the same state. I didn't even realize it was a different book. Love Hades and Persephone so much that a romance afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It feels really odd and kind of, I don't know, sad, especially when you're like, oh, that's such a great romance. And it's like, it is now over and we're replacing her. You have it unlocked while you have a subscription. I actually am, not too upset about the Everand switch. There's more transparency. I just wish the rollout was more organized. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, but yeah, I'm just more frustrated at these companies that are like, either they're not telling people because I never got an email. I only found out through others. Or they're like telling people a month before, like, by the way, this is going up, like StreamYard. Or like, and I'm just like, okay. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Also, okay, so it was your email because I was like, I swear I would never have removed that that wrench of power from you. So that's really funny. I've also paused the cat. I've suppressed the cat for the time being just to get through these last couple comments. Hello, Jess. Good morning to you. Admin day. Sounds good. Got some videos watched, and the house is somewhat cleaned for visiting family. I know, right? I think that's the other thing why we're kind of all in like admin cleaning mode. It's in preparation for like family and stuff. Also, hello, JK. How are you? We are reading 450 from Paddington, and by we, I mean me. And Rainey is working on the games gods play for the time being. Thought you were reading A Bear Called Paddington. Oh, no, that would have been really sweet, though. Yeah, activate this tower in Breath of the Wild. I will do some training modules. Sounds good. And don't forget, always try to save the game when you can. Don't get the hype with Hades and Persephone, who decided that was going to. I will say there's a lot of romances following that storyline, and so if it's not for you, it can be very tiring.
Yeah.
You know, like it is true that it's a really popular retelling / reimagining. So many better. Okay, yeah. So maybe I think that at one point there will always be Hades and Persephone romances, but they'll start branching out and start highlighting others, and then we'll have a bit more variety. But right now it's the Persephone Hades train, I think. So yeah, but on that note, let's allow the cat to cry out its, I don't know, battle cry, and then we'll get into another sprint. So we'll see everybody in another hour. Happy sprinting. Hello, welcome back. Let us know how you did. We did have a few people join us, but first and foremost, for those of you who want to see Brittany's vlog that features the games God's Play, I did link it here. Also, Tracy came up with a fun way to reduce the TBR, getting the husband who doesn't read for fun to just pick your TBR for December. That will probably be pretty wild, and he'll definitely pick books you had no intention of reading, which will be great. Also, Michael joined us. Hello, Michael, popping to say hi. Thanks for cheering us on. And Linz, hello, Linz. Finally finished with work. Yay, ready to read. That is perfect. Well, how did you end up going, Rainy? What'd you do?
Hold on, let me. Okay, come here.
Yeah, no
Oh,
worries.
come here.
Oh
I'm
my
in
gosh.
a cranky mood. I don't know.
It's
She was fine.
okay.
It's okay. I did not read because I wasn't really in the ready mood. So what did I do? What did I do? Dear God, what did I do? I don't know what I did. I hung out with her on the floor for a while doing gymnastics things, and then and then I was doing battle books for like planning.
I'm so excited.
And I have a book that I am so locked in for you. I am just saying. And it's I got my sci-fi rec down.
Got your sci-fi Rex
I
down?
do.
Whoa.
I do. I saw this and I was like, there's no way she won't love this. I feel it.
Okay. I mean, I'm down. I'm excited.
No, I have ideas for your mystery one too, and it's gonna be a banger, but I don't have it just yet. Plus,
Yeah,
I'm
we
also
have.
trying to decide what book do I give you for battle because I need that book to be chosen. I need it to be
Mm.
a shining star in the
I think that's like almost harder because you know it's not guaranteed. And so you're
yeah.
trying to convince. But, anyways, people
But I
again,
don't want to give you the worst of the book, like the one that I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a banger, because then I'm like, no, I need those points because those are the points that matter.
more important. Yeah. It's definitely a strategy game. I actually feel really good about you all of a sudden. Like, I was looking at my choices last night and I was like, do I maybe know Rainy? Like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
That would
But
be
I,
so
I
funny.
I feel pretty good. I feel like I found some pretty good stuff. But
Yeah.
anyways, I ended up uh picking up 450 from Paddington, read a couple chapters, which is great. And it's just been chill. Like, I've just been like continuing on as I read. So it's a reread for me. So it's really lovely. Walked 3 miles with my mom. Am almost caught up with yesterday's pages for When the Moon Hatched. Still behind, but making progress.
Hey.
Awesome. Got to page 114. Tennille's here. Ready for the Pomodoro Kitty this time. Yes, Char. You slowly kind of get used to it and don't really care. I think it's like animals that have a harder time with it. Like, suddenly people will say my dog or cat reacted. Just saying hello between medical appointments. No worries. I hope they go well. Going to the movies with a friend. Going to see Red One. I don't know that movie. Hello, Julie. Home from work, doing a couple of chores and heading off on a quick walk. Sounds good. Yeah, because you have sprints in about an hour. So, again, these sprints, everyone, we're going to do one more sprint, but we'll be sending you all, redirecting you to Julie. Now, if you are here for Winter-a-thon and you'd rather be Winter-a-thon sprints, then you're going to want to go to Kelsey's channel. It'll be posted in the Discord as well. But just to let you know that this, because it's like Bucket List-athon, is going to go over to Bucket List-athon. Video edit done. Work items done. Oh my gosh, emails cleared out done. Now I can read a little. Thank goodness. Congrats. 15% into DCM. What is it? Why can't I remember it, Tracy? I know you just chose the book too. Like, you just chose it. I don't know why I'm losing it. I'm
John's
losing the
Cat
narrative.
Mary. I'm kidding. That's not it.
If it was, what a weird title that would be. I did no reading. Got my kids off the bus, finished a section of diamond painting, played rummy with the little. I mean, you still did
Nice.
some stuff, and it sounds fun. I haven't played like rummy in a long time, actually. I'm working on my reading challenge lists. Yeah, well, Alicia, you've got a lot of them. Oh, you've got no duplicates, and you've done 10 challenges. you're planning on only reading next year, Alicia. You won't have time to do anything else. The Last Mrs. Parrish. Ooh, that's one that's kind of intrigued me.
I
But
still need to read that so I can see how close they actually are, because I took very extensive notes when I read The Housemaid.
Yeah, I've heard the comparison, actually. Maybe from you. Like that you've heard that is similar. Yeah. Did some yoga, then got back to work. Sounds good. I know, Sam, I know you had to like kind of leave for a little bit and you came back. And yeah, Danny was here while we were talking about it.
I mean, I got to plan all day, every day. I got to win.
I will say, I think the person I have the least like solidified things is Victoria at this point.
I have nothing solidified. I need to go through their DNF thing on Storycraft. I need to take a gander.
It's a lot. It's like over 200 books.
Yeah, but I mean, that's good because then I'll know, okay, you DNF'd this. Okay, cool. Like
Yeah, that's true. Finished section 3 just in time for the fam to come over. Woohoo! So only one section of my book left, although may not finish tonight. That's okay. You can always finish tomorrow. Hello, Kelly. It made it to page 134 out of 418. Awesome. Quarter of the way there of Side Jobs by Jim Butcher.
Ooh.
Very nice. Sadly not loving.
What do you mean cringy? What do you mean?
Oh no.
What do you mean?
Can't wait to figure out which battle bricks get chosen. I know.
I'm not gonna lie. If I get a like notification and it's like, oh, like I'm reading this and I'm reading this and I'm like, it's not my book.
Oh, I'm gonna be livid. Actually, I'm gonna be like, no, especially if no one picks my battle Rex, I'm gonna be like, what actually happened?
Well, then I'm gonna have to be like, okay, I want to know the one other book that wasn't chosen. Like, what was I going?
Oh yeah, yours and yeah.
Like, I would love if we would share what all of them were, but I get not doing that.
Yeah. Side Jobs is my last bucket list. Oh my gosh, actually gonna make it. Yeah, like, and if you wanted to, you could always restart. I know Danny was saying a lot of people have done that, or you can then move on to another December readathon.
I don't know how many I have left. I should look.
Death by, oh, that's right. It was the Alex Erickson book. That's right, Tracy. I should have known. Sorry about that. Finished 4th under the mistletoe story. Oh no, Sarah, I thought you said that you were supposed to like them. It was just okay. It is Battle of the Booktuber. Dun, 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 dun. We had 4 rounds this year in 2024 hosted by Danny Dabbles. And there are 5 champions, 1 wild card, and then 4, 1 from each round. And yeah, 2025 is the year that we find out who's going to win.
I've read 3 out of 8 for Bucket List-athon, which is not great. But considering that I made one of them be the tandem read for Throne of Glass, I don't know why I did that to myself.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing horribly with Bucket List-athon just because I've got so many other things I need to focus on.
I know, me too. So
we're silly that we just have all the reads, all the books. I think that the first 10 minutes of actually this past sprint was me being like, I was realizing all of the books I still need to read by the end of December. And I was just like, that's not going to happen. Yeah. So it's going to be fine. Out of the 4 you read, it's one of the better ones. Okay. But it's kind of sad when it's like kind of mediocre and something you're not really excited about.
Yeah.
Well,
Phooey.
We have 1 more sprint to go. And actually, we played a bit of catch up. If I restart this timer, this will be kind of perfect timing. So we can have a bit of a chill 15-minute break. But just kidding, because we have a couple more comments that just came in. You can stretch the dates, and the overall purpose is just to make some progress. Exactly. And like, you know what, if we are trying to read books by the end of 2024, like it's in the spirit of Bucket List-athon anyway. So I'm just not doing the books that I said I was going to read, which I'm not surprised about. High hopes for reading in November, but to be honest, hit a wall. Yeah, and I think that actually a lot of like end of year content that's already kind of started for me has made me just be a bit more reflective, and I'm kind of just already done, I think. I'm kind of done. come to terms with myself that I'm not going to read everything. Exactly. You know what? We have lofty goals, us readers, but we also have to eat, sleep, talk to other people, work. So unfortunately, reading isn't the only thing that keeps us functioning. I know it sounds weird, but okay. This is our last sprint, but we will be transferring over to Julie. I'll make sure to edit the banner so that we have one in this final sprint. But thanks everyone for being here. Thank you to Rainey for hanging out on this Tuesday afternoon. And again,
I know I didn't have any school, so
I know when you said you're like, oh, I'll be joining you. I was like, really? Rainey's gonna be joining me? I'm like, oh, that's right, because of the holidays and everything else. So I mean, I'll
yeah,
take it.
I'm not sad about it. A whole week off, woo, party.
I know, seriously. I took off all of Thursday. Well, Thursday, my American job, I had off anyway, but my UK one I took off. So now I'm like, Thursday's my free day, and I'm very excited
Yeah.
about it. Well, okay. We will see everybody in another hour. We'll have a nice kind of chatty bit after, and then we'll send you where you guys need to go. Also, goodbye, Jamie. It was great to see you. Enjoy your holidays too. And yes, I know,
I
very jealous.
really need it.
I know. I was like, you deserve it. It's fine. Okay. Bye, everybody. Happy sprinting. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Let us know how you did in that final sprint. Again, we will be sending you over to Julie unless you want to participate in Winter-a-thon sprints. Then you can go over to Kelsey's channel. But yeah, how did you do, Rainey?
I didn't read for the first half because I was hi. Okay, hold on. Oh, good lord. Okay, because I was taking care of baby girl and I didn't realize that she got into brother's markers. So that was a fun adventure.
Oh, no.
It's fine, but she has lost several lids, and I'm gonna have to go look for them. And she needs a bath because she has marker all over her now. But it's fine. But then I did listen to more of the games gods play. And okay. Hold on. You tell people what you did, and then I will tell you in 1 second. I'm gonna get
Yeah, no worries. Okay, so I ended up getting distracted because I knew I was so close to finishing a book, friends, and I can't tell you what the book is because it's for a secret project, but I finished the book, and I will say that I found out what my next book is going to be, which is very exciting. It's going to
Wait,
be
is this
very
the
big.
project that you told that we know, or do we not know either?
Yeah, you know. So
Okay, I
Rainy,
forgot.
you know, because I said it in the group. So yeah. So I, you know, also how I found out. So I now know the next book I'm reading, which is very exciting. And probably for the rest of the evening, I'll do 450 from Paddington. But I also have editing to do. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I did during that final sprint.
Okay, but as I was saying, okay, hold
Yes, as you were saying.
if she'll let me. I could have read this the whole sprint. I really didn't want to pick this up, but I didn't want to DNF it because I had just bought it and it has beautiful sprayed edges. And I was like, oh, Rainey, come on, you can do it. And so I got to 30%. And I just can't because what was it? You're gonna laugh at this. Hold on. I took a picture because I was so annoyed. What was it? Hold on. Let me pull it up. So she's 23, I learned, which is still not great. But what did she say? I think he grabbed her for some reason. And she's like, I'm 23 years old. And it's never been more obvious to me than now that I've never been held in the arms of a man ever. And then, like, this is the first dude that I'm like,
You hate that?
I'm like, I don't like this. So anyway, yeah, I'm frustrated. And then also, like, I'm not going to spoil it anymore for people, but I'm just like, the way that they're portraying Hades in like two different ways, it just doesn't align. And I'm just like, what's going on here? I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I don't know.
No. Yeah, Louise is like, no, that's just nope, not a fan.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
What are you
Meanwhile,
doing?
a book that you love is really expensive on Audible.
Oh, I saw that and I'm like, what in the heck? What? Why?
I mean, obviously that means like if you're an Audible subscriber, you're going to use a credit, but that seems absolutely insane.
We're reading it for my book club in December because Katie wanted to read it and nobody else has read it. I've already read it, so it's like a break for me. But the audio wasn't out when I read it, and I've heard the audio, and I really was interested in it. And I'm like, do I read this again? And I was like, Rainey, do you have time to read this again? No, you don't.
Right. Yeah, and you might as well wait and see if you do want to invest in an audio, like wait, the price will go down once it stops being so popular. Yeah. So like if you're not going to listen to it right away. Meanwhile, we have Vanessa here. Hello. I'm sorry to hear. I know that you had mentioned that you've been quite stressed lately, so I'm sorry. But it's smart to take care of yourself first and foremost.
You're being very chatty in this chat.
Oh, yeah, she is. She's like, wait, it's my time to shine. What did you mean?
Even though she's not saying words yet, but Lincoln didn't talk till 2.5. So she's like, I'm like, yeah. What
she's like, I love to hear my voice. Like, and honestly, good for her. You can see her like playing with the idea of it too with her tongue. Oh, she's so funny. But almost done with Songbird. 45 minutes
left.
But
what are your thoughts? Like, where are we sitting on this? Because it ended up a 4 for me, but that was still disappointing because I was expecting a 5. But I don't know. Yeah, I know.
Listened to is talk about the Games Guys Play. IG just gave me an ad for the sequel book coming out in September. Like the books are not, you can't deny that they are some of the most beautiful red tower. Oh, I didn't realize that they came out of Red Tower. I don't know why.
See, I actually think that the color is pretty, but like the design on it, I'm not actually obsessed with. Like,
yeah,
it's
like it is really pretty. It almost seems like an off. Do the colors fully match? It's black and that light teal. I know the light teal's in there, but the black
kind
seems
of, but regardless, it's the second book. I did see the cover and it is very pretty, but I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be continuing on. But it's crazy because I think Cassidy also read this and Mel, and they both really liked this. And I was like, did we read the same book? Sometimes I'm like, when people do their ratings, I'm like, did we read the same book?
No, I know. I feel that way too, because sometimes I'll be like, yep, I knew that so-and-so was going to love it, or I knew so-and-so was going to hate it. But then when we aren't feeling the same, I'm like, what is happening? Why are we not vibing?
No.
Because this is very surprising. And then I wonder if I am questioning myself. But hello, Christina. Thanks for the reminder. I actually need to fill up my water. So that is something I need to do once we end these sprints. 25 minutes left and crying in H Mart. Finally eligible for another KU trial. Ooh, yeah, take advantage of that. That's really smart. 50 pages for the entire stream. This book is getting good. Yes, we love that. You know, you're slowly working your way. And then by the end, you're like, okay, I no longer need sprints. I'm invested. I'm just going to read on my own. That's the goal. Dinner time, so not much is done. Decided to start coming up with prompts for my TBR game. Ooh. I don't think I told you this, Rainey, but I think I'm going to introduce a TBR game in 2025.
Oh, you are?
I know. Yes, I have the bare bones of it, which is very exciting.
I just updated the prompts for mine because I hated the prompts for mine. So I was like, now I actually am excited about pulling prompts again because I had written down every prompt that basically in Gabby Reed's Patreon, someone had recommended to her for a thing like that. And I didn't care what it was. I just wrote them all down. I didn't sift through them. And that really bit me in the butt because there were things that I was like, no, ma'am. No.
And either you don't have those books in mind or you're not in that reading, like, you know,
I fixed it. I fixed it this time and I'm much happier with what I have. And so I hopefully am going to film that tonight and you're going to chill out. Thank you.
Yeah, she is. Oh gosh. Still working on When the Moon Hatched. Got started on dinner, going to make shepherd's pie potato boats. Danny has told me with intricate detail this recipe, and I've been meaning to make it myself because it sounds delicious. Did get Quicksilver on audio, but it is one credit.
Yeah.
So yeah, smart. Liked that part. Awesome. Oh, which part did you like? Is the story? Are you talking about the thing in the game the gods play? Let us know which part you're talking about. Got some things cleaned up. Finished a list. Sprint hopped. Oh, that's a good question.
I think it is.
Wow, I'm always a little bit peeved at that. Like I get it that it's like a marketing. It's like
but does the author get to choose?
That's a good question. Or does the author, maybe they'll get like a bonus paycheck, like they get paid to have a contract in which is an exclusive maybe for a certain amount of time.
Well, actually, the audiobook is 30% off, so it's $41.99.
Oh, how kind of them to give such a sale. Sadly, flight has been delayed. Now it is 11. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I missed what you were saying. You were waiting for your son to arrive tonight. That's so frustrating because then you're just waiting around. But at least maybe you haven't left yet, so now you know. At least you don't have to be at the airport. Got to page 324 of this Could Be Us. I've been enjoying reading the second book in the Skyland series.
I've heard fantastic things about the second book compared to the first book, so I really want to read this series at some point.
What's the first book called?
What is it called? Hold on. What is it called? It's by Kennedy Ryan. I can see.
Oh, that's right. You know, though. Yeah, Glenda was reading Kennedy Ryan. I just can't remember.
I can see the cover in my head. I don't know the name of it.
Yeah. Oh, well, thanks for being here, Alicia. And thanks to all of you guys who hung out. Yes, Audible exclusive. Pretty decent audio so far. Haven't heard the male perspective yet.
See, the male's voice was what made me want the audio.
Ooh.
Okay. Because it was like one of those very deep-throated males that I was like, okay, I can listen to you all day.
Oh, seriously. Well, actually, so Sam, yeah, it is kind of manner related, and you've reminded me that I probably should be
Are you doing a Pluto style game?
So I don't want to say too much, but I think it relates to the manner in regards to like some elements that you might find in a mystery is all I'll say.
Fun.
Yes. Lurking for most of the sprints tonight. Feel a cold coming on. Okay, so yeah, no worries, Yelena. Take care of yourself.
I
Watch
also
some
feel that
food.
because Lincoln's
Mhm.
sick and he's definitely getting me sick.
Oh no, it's
Like,
terrible when you can see the person sick and you're like, that will be me soon, and you
yes.
just.
Because it's like, what are you gonna do? He's not gonna. You can tell him to not cough and out loud, but he.
But he's a child who doesn't, like, no.
Plus, if he doesn't feel well, he's like, "Mom, what are you doing?"
Mhm. He's like, oh, you're like, stop.
Like,
You can't run away from your child.
oh, I can. I hide. I lock
You're like, oh,
myself
and
in
I
the
will.
bathroom.
Bookly is telling me I'll finish my book in another 2.5 hours.
Woo.
Awesome. And yeah, of course. Thanks for popping in, Christina. Hard to focus even with the sprint. Too much dog rodeo. Made it
Oh,
another 1.5 hours during all 3 sprints.
that's
Listen,
okay.
sometimes, yeah, the dogs rule the house, in
They
a good
do.
way. But on that note, it just hit 6 p.m. So we're gonna head off. Be sure to check out Rainy and as well as Danny, who's the host of this readathon. But we'll be seeing you guys later. I'm gonna send you over to Kelsey right now. Bye, friends.